Hi guys, welcome to another Buzzin walkabout here on Buzzin Pattaya. And today I've been asked a question. I'm laughing because I think, what am I letting myself in for here? But I've been asked a question about, can you have a long-term relationship with a bar girl? And what are the pitfalls and the benefits, etc, etc. As you can see, I'm down here on Second Road, and behind me is one of my all-time favourite places. Used to be anyway, not so much now. I'm trying to lose a few kilos, and obviously with the bike ride I've done, seems to be going that way. I'm not quite sure as to how many kilos I can lose, but there again, if you don't have them, you can't lose them, can you? And I've just been with a coffee meeting. I've just met some of the guys off the channel, which has been brilliant and really good fun. So guys, if you were there at our coffee meeting here in Starbucks in the Avenue, it's great to meet you all. We had a really good discussion, some great chats going on there, some really good banter, so brilliant. And I'll try and hold some more of those as things progress, and certainly once the bars reopen, we'll get back to our bar crawls, and I think we'll do some coffee chat meetups as well, because that was good fun. Now obviously today, as we know, there's all the bars are closed, etc. So let's not go on about that, because at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. There are still a few places where you might be able to sort yourself out, but at the end of the day, listen, it is what it is, and we've got to just get on with it. And coming up, actually, in a couple of days, I'm going to try our very first news report. What I plan to do is to go through the latest news that's in the newspapers and that here. And hello, buddy, how you doing? So I'm going to go through the latest news and stuff like that, and just sort of talk about what's going on, and maybe dig into it a little bit deeper than just reading it in the paper. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll see where we are. That's okay, go on. I'm camera, you can come on.
I thought the bars here were all shut.
Well, that's a good question. They're meant to be all shut.
4 that are open.
See, now I'm just telling you about all the bars here are shut, and this young man here is just telling me that quite a few are open. So yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I came back from Phuket yesterday. Everything was shut. I was on there for a week.
Okay, so Phuket's completely shut.
Completely shut.
Yeah.
A few in the side streets are open.
Yeah.
But mostly shut. But I've walked past 2 guys.
Yeah, I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? It's all going on. Well, maybe you'll find yourself a few beers tonight, you never know.
Not in the mood tonight, but tomorrow definitely.
All right, Brad, have a great day, buddy. Nice to meet you. Take care. So there you go, that guy's just come back from Phuket and told us that Phuket is completely locked down. But as quite a few of us have said, here in Pattaya, there seems to be a few that are still able to serve you beers. So anyway, all right, that's brilliant. Now, so can you have a long-term relationship with a bar girl? And I'm going to walk down a couple of soys now while we do this, and just show you what's going on, or rather what's not going on. You never know, we might find some of these bars that are open, and I'm going to just talk about the pitfalls of that. And I'm not going to cast any judgment, because I wish everybody happiness in life, and if they work in the bars, then why shouldn't they find their own piece of happiness as well? But I just think there's a few things that maybe we should consider before we dive headfirst into that scenario. All right, so let's go and have a wander around. Let's see what's going on, and let's talk about, can you have a relationship with a bar girl? All right, so we're heading down Soy 13, and question then, so what is the situation regarding having a relationship with a bar girl? Now, I think the first thing that you need to take into consideration, and I think will be a determining factor as to how successful or how potentially successful your relationship may be, is the length of time that she's been working in the bar. And the reason I say that is simply because the longer the girls have been in the bar, the more their expectations are tainted, the more that they've listened to where people have come here and told them that they're, airline pilots and movie producers, etc, and they've realized that sometimes it's not actually as it appears. And so they kind of get the wrong impression, or maybe it's the right impression, but they get the understanding that maybe what people tell them isn't actually true. And that's a double-edged sword, because then what happens is they decide that they want to play that game as well. So already, potentially, your relationship may be already tarnished and based on lies rather than based on honesty. Now I just want to quickly diversify here, the Sportsman. Go and see Darren in the Sportsman, great food. Let's just have a look here, here you go. So you got different stuff going on. And oh, there you go, I didn't know that. Look, ladies' night every Friday night. Cocktails, buy one, get one free. Didn't know that. But if you like your food, come into the Sportsman. And you've got some good deals here, look at these. There you go. Really good food. And Darren has a very, very good reputation, as does the Sportsman in the Pattaya city area. All right, so let's carry on. Yeah, so, you know, if they've been in the bar game for a while, the chances are they've probably heard a few white lies, a few blatant lies, and have decided that they can play the same game. So for me, that's probably a difficult one to overcome initially. The other aspect as well is, you know, they come to these bars to earn money to provide for their families. Now, you may or may not be aware, and apologies if you already know this, but for those of you that don't, in most countries, the parents take care of the kids. That's generally speaking how it is. So, you know, you look to take care of your children, make sure they're okay, etc., etc., etc. Having said that, here, a majority of the children take care of their parents. And that then leads to expectations financially that you need to bear in mind. And not just in the bar girls, you know, in general. Having said that though, bar girls tend to be a little bit more money orientated than non-bar girls. And they will be thinking about how much money they can earn in the bar to send home, take care of mum and dad and grandma and granddad. So you might find, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, I'm just throwing ideas at you, things I know that have been spoken about in the past, but you might find that there is a bit more financial expectation on you if the girl of your dreams is working in a bar. Because don't be fooled by this, you know, I know we're talking about it right now, and obviously right now there's things that are different in terms of like COVID, etc., etc. But I want you to also understand that these girls can earn a lot of money. And back in the day, when it was busy, trust me, they earn a fortune, an absolute fortune. So if you're going to get involved in a bar girl that potentially is earning a lot of money, likewise, you are going to be expected to fill that gap if you take her out of the bar scene. So just please be aware of that. Okay, so as I say, you know, just think about how long she's been working there. Just think about, you know, if she's been there a while, chances are she might be earning a lot of money. And yes, I am doing you all a favor. You know why I'm facing this way. You know what I'm doing. And yeah, anyway, so try and stay focused, guys. Try and stay focused. So you've got to take that into account, that potentially she might be earning a lot of money that you need to replace if you decide to take her out of that environment. And also likewise, you know, if she's been in the bar game a long time, you know, she might have heard a few white lies. So I'm just going to turn around. Let's go walking up this way now. We're going to head up here. There you go. I think she busted me anyway. She knows why I've turned around. But anyway, not to worry. They're going to do a swerve. There you go. So just bear that in mind, that those are kind of two considerable things that you need to really bear in mind, because it could come back to bite you on the arse. The other thing about the bar girls, and I feel really bad when I talk this, because I don't want to be seen to be like talking like the way I am, but there is also the aspect of loyalty. You know, bar girls have seen you butterflies flying around all these roses and landing on all the different roses out here. So they kind of get an impression that, you know what, if you can do that, so can I too. And some of these girls that work in these bars have Thai boyfriends. So, you know, if you're going to get in a long-term relationship with a bar girl, you might find, and I'm not saying you will, but you might find that she's not the most loyal girl in the world, because she's been introduced to this environment where, you know, we all know what the word butterfly means. So again, it's just something you need to bear in mind. You know, I know we all want to be these knights in shining armor and we can make a difference, we can change her, and we can live happily ever after. And guys, I wish you all the success in the world. I genuinely do. But please, you know, to make sure you take off those rose-tinted glasses and see the industry you're walking into and see it for what it is. These girls come here to earn money. They are very clever at extracting money from you, and they will do it with a beautiful smile on their beautiful face, and that's how it is. So, you know, just be very cautious. So like I've said, you know, how long have they been in the industry? You know, what lies have they heard, etc, etc. Are they supporting their family? Chances are 99.9% of the girls do this, and you're going to be expected to take that on board. And likewise, you know, they do understand what the word butterfly means. So don't think for a second that you're going to be their long loving, loyal husband, because they're not stupid. You might think they are, but they're not. So again, just take that into consideration. All right, so I'm going to cross the road, past Hooters. And again, you know, it's really weird because right now, let me walk over here now. Right now, we are in lockdown. Thank you. We're in lockdown. Look at this, so sad to see this, you know, this breaks my heart. I don't know if you watched my video the other day with Brian and Nadia. They gave out food to the homeless, and it really is just heartbreaking to see, you know, it really isn't nice. So going back to things like here, like Hooters is open, and like, you know, when they're drinking drinks, they've got alcohol going on. I mean, how does that work? I mean, I thought we were in lockdown, as in like lockdown, no beers, etc. But they are busy. All right, so we're going to head up 13-1 now and have a wander up there and see what's going on. And let's see where we are. Oh, sorry guys. Now, if you haven't been here to Hops, I'm okay, thank you. It's very kind. I don't want to eat that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a great day. If you haven't been into Hops here, a few of the guys in the coffee chat today that we met for the coffee meeting, coffee morning, they were saying that they went in there the other night, and lots of freelancers, and also you can have a beer or two. So that might be a place you want to continue to go and check out. So we're heading up the Soy 13-1 now, and we've had a lot of rain lately. My Lord, I don't know if you have seen the rain that we've been getting, but damn, it's been like serious rain. And Mapachan Lake over on the dark side has actually got some water in it now. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, I don't know. And if you're looking for a massage, you know, come up here. There's lots of massage places here. So, hello. Can I say hello on camera? No? Okay, no, it's okay. No worries, I just thought I'd ask. That's okay. They just dove into the back of the room there. I just said, can I put you on camera? They were like, no. But, like I said this before in another video, if you want to be completely off the radar when it comes to girls looking at you, buy a plastic phone and stick it in your hand and just walk up and down, because they will hide left, right and center. Okay, so she threw me then. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the rain. Yeah, we've had some real serious rain at the moment, like serious rain. The other day, in true Pattaya city fashion, despite all the underground piping that they've been doing and the drainage, etc, it was of absolute no use and the whole place flooded. Have you been here when it's flooded? Yeah, just if you have, you know, how did you find it? Were you marooned? Were you monsooned in? You couldn't get anywhere because of all of the rain. These roads, they turn into rivers, literally into rivers. You might not believe me, but you know, Google it, have a look, see the videos that are out there. The roads do turn into rivers, and you're stranded. You can't go anywhere. All right, so we're heading back up now towards Second Road and over towards the avenue. And let's just recap about what I'm saying about, can you have a long-term relationship with a bar girl? Have you? You know, I guess that's another question. Have you been in a long-term relationship with a bar girl? And if you have and you don't mind, could you share it with us? You know, was it a success? Did it fall on its arse? If it did, why? You know, if you, and again, you know, please, you don't have to share that information. I appreciate it's personal. But if you don't mind and you're happy to share it, please drop a comment below. What was your relationship with a bar girl like? Was it a success? Was it a failure? What problems did you encounter? You know, was there anything that caused you real issues that perhaps we're not sure about? Now let's just wait for these cars to pass. Likewise, if you have had a relationship with a bar girl and it's been a success, please, you know, share, you know, tell us how good it was, because it's great. You know, I think, you know, I walk around sometimes, I talk about this stuff and I feel bad because it's like I'm trying to say to you, you couldn't have a relationship with a bar girl, which means that the bar girls shouldn't be entitled to an enjoyable life or a better future. You know, think about why they're here. You know, they're here to earn money, and the way they earn money, maybe if the roles were reversed, I've got to be honest with you, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Some wrinkly old bird with her teeth out, with her tits down by her kneecaps, offering me 1,000 baht, I'll be thinking, oh my good Lord. But hey ho, there you go. I don't have to do that. So luckily I can just concentrate on my own tits, because they're getting down by my knees. But anyway, so, you know, just remember why these girls are here. So can they find love? Brilliant. That'll be amazing. Can you be that knight in shining armor? Even better. And you know, fantastic, because that's what we all deserve, some love and happiness in life. But as I've said before, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, there are things that potentially could cause you a problem. Potentially. I say that with tongue in cheek, because not everybody, you know, you can't judge a book by its cover. But some of the girls, if they've been here a long time, they'll have heard all your stories. They will also be here because they're going to support their family, which you're going to have to bridge that gap if you take them out of the bar industry. And you know, they do understand what the word butterfly is. All right, so hopefully that's covered about the relationship with the bar girl. And as I said, you know, please, if you don't mind sharing, and I do appreciate it's personal, and please guys, what I will say is this: if somebody does share their experience, guys, please don't jump on them. Don't tell them they're an idiot or whatever you may or may not feel. Please don't do that. If someone's got the decency to share their experience with us, please, let's not jump on them and start giving them any abuse. You know, fair play. All right, so we're around the back of the mall now, and when I walk around here, if you're not sure, up around this corner, and I'll give you an indication in a minute. If you're wondering where Carandos is, I can show you where Carandos is. Well, I won't show you because it's out of sight, but it's round this corner, and very, very good place. Unfortunately, at the moment, he appears closed. I think that's because Carandos is a bar that sells food as opposed to a restaurant that sells beer, and I think that's why he's not open at this moment in time. Okay guys, so there we have it. That's hopefully giving you some food for thought about having a relationship with a bar girl. Like I said, I'm not saying you can or you can't. I'm not casting any judgments at all. I'm just sharing with you a few things you may wish to consider if that's where you're going to aim for and that's where you're heading. So but like I said, you know, please guys, drop a comment below, share your experiences, or maybe you've had friends that have had experiences with bar girls. And please, you know, don't jump on each other. Let's keep it nice and friendly, because that's what I love about the channel here. We don't have that many trolls. We have a few, but not many. So that's really, really good. All right, guys, so that's it for me today. Don't forget, coming up, I'm going to do the news update. Please have a watch of that video and tell me whether you think it's a good idea, a bad idea, what the theme is and how I've done it. I appreciate your feedback. It's what makes this channel so good. Guys, as always, please hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Guys, if you're members, please send me your members photo and your ID, your password, etc., so I can give you your members badge. And if you're not a member, guys, please check it out. Have a look in there. I'm getting more and more businesses now offering discounts, etc., etc. So you show your digital ID card that I'm going to send you, and you can go and claim your discount. So email me across, if you are a member, your member name, a password, and your photograph, please. All right, that's it, guys. Please don't forget, check out our Telegram group. Telegram group's brilliant. So many people. We've just had a coffee meeting this morning. It was fantastic. Lots of people talking about all their stuff, etc. It was absolutely awesome. Great stuff, and I hope to do more of those in the near future. All right, so that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and please, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.